Please be comfortable. Does this, you don't have to put yourself in some weird posture. You're weird enough as you are without adding to it, some meditative idea you have. It says in the great texts and instructions, with awareness, with mindfulness itself, to turn and look into the nature of who you are. We talked about it last night when others, like Trudy and others, referenced Ramana Maharshi, who am I? That great question. So this meditation is one way to do this, which works for some folks. And instead of starting with your breath, allow your eyes to close gently. And for this time, keep them closed. And instead, listen to the sounds that appear on the door of the ear. So you sit quietly, and you hear these words appearing and vanishing. And you hear the soft sounds in the room. And the occasional bird song. And the distant sounds of the waves or the traffic. And let yourself just listen. And the beautiful thing about listening is that you don't have to do anything with it. Words appear and disappear. The sound of these bells, and as you listen, let yourself sense or feel or imagine any way you can that your mind is not limited to the size of your head. That your mind is as big as this whole tent, this whole room, and even bigger, as vast as the sky. Let yourself imagine or feel, sense that your mind is open like space, timeless, vast. And the sounds that you hear are like clouds or bubbles arising in the vast space of mind. Baby cries and bird songs appear and disappear in the open sky of mind. The sounds of wind and traffic are like weather that appear and move through the space and vanish, leaving no trace. No inside or outside. Just a vast space of awareness without boundaries. You are the sky of awareness, consciousness itself. And sounds move through the sky. Notice too how thoughts and images, words and pictures arise in the same vast space. A thought appears, thinks itself for a moment, and then vanishes, leaving no trace. You are the space of loving awareness, vast and open, like the sky. And thoughts and sounds appear and disappear like clouds or bubbles. And notice too how even the breath and body float in this vast sky of awareness. If you feel carefully, there's no solid body. There's a field of vibrations, of warmth and cool, of pressure and heat, sensations of vibration, hard and soft. The body is an ever-changing field of energy, and the breath moves like a breeze, floating in the vast sky of awareness. Relax into it. Trust it. It is your home. Sounds come and go. Thoughts and images arise and pass like clouds or bubbles. Sensations, moods and feelings come and go like weather, floating in the vast space of awareness. In its true nature, mind is timeless, open, allowing for all things yet not limited by them. Rest in loving awareness. Wisdom says you are nothing. Love says you are everything. And know that when you look in the eyes of the people you will see after this meditation, the reminder of this, that you will know they're not just their bodies or thoughts, that there's a spirit behind these eyes, a vastness that weaves through all of life. Trust it. Relax into it. It is your home. When you're ready, let your eyes open again. So one important thing to say at the end of this practice, which you can use as you like, and it's a wonderful practice if there's noise or chaos around, you think, oh, I can't meditate. You're sitting in a cafe and people are speaking and cars going by. You could just let yourself become the sky, become the awareness itself, that both can be present for life and know it and also see its evanescence. And from this, you can see one another in a very different way. But what's important is that you not use it to judge yourself. How many people found it helpful that you could feel something of that vastness? It's okay. There are a lot of hands that didn't go up as well. That's because this is only one of 100 different skillful means to open the heart and see clearly. And you don't want to use the meditations to judge yourself. You're already good at that, so you don't want to improve it through your meditation practice. You want to just see this is another way to practice. But underneath it is the invitation to mystery and the invitation to presence and an invitation to love. I got this in a hotel room in northern Burma, a little sign that was left on the dresser. It said, "Dear guests, it is our pleasure to provide you with a stamped postcard for sending out to your loved ones around the world. Please leave the postcard at the desk or to receptionist after filling up the address and greetings we will be glad to mail for you. Note, due to a poor postage system, your postcard may take some times to reach or even may not always reach your address." So it's uncertain, right? It is. It's the way the world is. And it's gloriously uncertain. If you thought you knew, that would be a trouble. And if you really knew, it would be worse. But instead, what you get to do is trust that you can be present for this mysterious and glorious life. And this is the beginning of meditation. So thank you.